Something, guys. Had a good day today. Great day today, actually. Even though there was a little hiccup, just kind of like puts everything in, you know, context, contrast, what have you. It's hot again. It's fucking hot again. Miss Yaya, the drama just doesn't end. Salute. That's right. Yeah, man. The drama doesn't even end when my Wi-Fi either. Fuck. Can't make this shit up. Jimmy, what's up with him, my bro? ¿Qué pedo, más? Aquí nomás, ya sabes. Ya sabemos. I was only, what, 14 minutes late this time? My bad. I would have been even later, but I was gonna go I forgot to go get a fan. I went to the store and everything. You ever go to the store? I think all of us do, right? Go to the store to get something, and the reason that you went there in the first place, you never fucking get that shit. Fuck, dude, that's literally what just happened to me. Now I'm suffering. Why do you think I fucking take my shirt off, bro? I'm fucking sweating. You see the little dark patches? That's PNG, my boy. What's going on with you, my bro? It says AP family. That's right. I'm gonna play some Tupac songs as a starter, man. The goat of the rapping, of the raperos, or the pinche raperos. Open everything. What's up, mama? APA, Miss Yaya, Jimmy, PNG. That's right. Wait. Why is Oh, okay. That's funny. I was gonna take a sip and I haven't even opened this motherfucker. Let's get it cracking. Literally. Let's crack it open. I don't work tomorrow, so I'm good. 3 días. Sheesh. Esta me siento raro. Fuck around and fire my ass, right? Jimmy says, Oakland, that's right. Oakland everything PNG, right back to you. That's right. Shaya, PNG. I appreciate you guys stopping by, man. I really do. I really do. See what happens tonight, man. A ver qué pasa, pues. I think my son is my therapy, you know. I had him the last 2 days. He just got picked up. He's not here no more. He didn't want to leave. That shit tears me up every single time. He's so young. He's like, Papa, don't leave. Don't leave. It's like, I'm not leaving. You're leaving. You know, you're going back home with mama. But that's how he knows how to express himself. Like, Papa, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't make me cry, bro. Every single time. It's the worst feeling ever in the world. PNG says, Jimmy, what's up, man? Got the fight head. What's up with it, bro? Me, Johnny Ox, open everything. That's right. PNG, that's right, PNG, man. Hey, I was relatively on time today. That's why PNG didn't leave and go to sleep. It's my bad, bro. I be doing that shit a lot, bro. Like, I schedule a live and then I come late and shit. But that time's like, man, PNG's like, ain't no telling what this motherfucker gonna come. So he's like, I'm gonna drop a comment and I'm out. At least until all you guys gotta go leave. I had to use my other radio today. I let somebody borrow my Sony. I didn't want to, man. I was fighting tooth and nail, but at the end of the day, I was like, man, fuck, whatever. That's my speaker right there, man. I had it for years. This one too. I've had these speakers for like 4 years now, and they still have not let me down. This is the out of state prison Sanjin right here. That's a prison radio, bro. This is the radios that they sell out of state in the system. Gato Callejero APA, that's right. PNG Media News. That's right. He says, whoa. John is the goat of rapping. His lips around the left. Oh, shit. Sheesh. You know what's funny? And, you know, I just got a comment on one of my videos that says, fuck, bro, your story is chapa as fuck. Puras mentiras. Yeah. People are hilarious. Also, no. I was gonna play Tupac. Hey, Scarface, get in line, bro. Get in line. That's a badass song, though. Let's play this one. We all know this one. Last Night Lives was fire. APA, appreciate you, bro. I mean, it wouldn't be fire without you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. It would not. Otherwise, it'll be just my dumb ass sitting here fucking talking to a screen with nobody on the live. Johnny Lowe. Saludos en the chat. That's right. Oakland. I need to drink some water. It's how humid it is over here, dude. Wow. Gotta get back home, bro, for real. Go to a different state. Open everything, Johnny. That's right. PNG, Johnny Lowe, PNG, Johnny Lowe to PNG, Johnny Lowe, Miss Yaya. That's right. Scarface, no tears. Yep. I seen a man die, man cry. That's a few different names. You know, I never really like when I was younger. I never really appreciated this song, but as I got older, listening to the lyrics and all that shit, listening to the lyrics, I was like, damn. No, you can play that Scarface, No Tears. Okay, no, I know. Okay, my bad. I thought you were saying that. It is a Terry song, so my bad. That's me misconstruing your comment. My bad. It's a different song. Yep. Let's see. Play a few Pac songs. We're gonna get into what's going on. I was watching Homeboy's live earlier. Let me see if he's still.
Lumen.
No, I think he's out of it. Is he? Is he still live? I ended 4 minutes ago. Ended 4 minutes ago. Go check him out, man. Mr. Loyalty, Rob. Let's see. Yeah, what am I doing? See if Pendejo did anything. Sure enough, look. Get some help. That was so emotional. He did a quick look at let's click on it real quick. This fool, I got mine.
You're cold and nervy, no, I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friend.
The crown is heavy. You're a fucking tagger, homie. You're a tagger. You know, I really didn't want to go in on this pendejo because he's gonna keep making content, but it's all good. It is what it is. And you know, people actually believe this bullshit, right? I'm in good standings. Hey, I want to be part of somebody that's in good standings, eh? Hey. Dude never busted a grape his whole life, homie. Straight up. Fucking tagger. What'd you do? Tag up and got 5 years? Anybody can talk shit, dude. Come on. Look at him.
I know, Bill. I did all my work.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
I did all my work.
I've done NA and AA and all that, bro. I know the good book inside and out. I don't care. If I want to drink, homie, I'm going to fucking drink. I pay my bills. I go to work. I take care of my kids. I take care of my responsibilities. That's my business. If I want to drink, homie, that's my motherfucking business. Don't think that you're better than me, bro, because you don't drink, because you can't handle your alcohol, homie, and be a functional fucking drinker. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here with this shit. And when I say functional drinker, I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying, to the extreme. I'm just saying like coming home at the end of the day, drink a few beers, go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? Nothing major, and go back to work. It is what it is. Sometimes after a long ass day of work, motherfuckers are allowed as a grown ass man, bro, to be able to sip a little bit and be responsible. Just because you don't have that self-control, Mr. AA, this fool really busted out that shit. I haven't even pressed play on this shit in more than a second, and this was already pulling out the AA book. Fucking guy, dude. All right, so we already know we're gonna react to. Let's. Hell yeah, drama. I already know. Drama. Matter of fact, look. Let me do this. Let me change the title of this live so I can shit on this dude real quick. This fool really wanted the wrath. Okay, cool. Let's get it. I was gonna let it go. He's mad. Somebody called him like, "Hey, bro, this fool went in on you," and you already know it was Google Pussyplex. It was the Googleplex, Pussyplex, that fucking got at him yesterday. Like, "Hey, bro, this was talking about you, bro. Hey, bro, we got to talk about you." Son of a bitch, this is fucking hilarious. Let's see. Let me do this real quick. Let me take this off. And let me go to see if I can edit this shit from here, because I'm gonna have to go back with. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna get into this fucking dude's fucking dome, bro. The ugliest motherfucker on YouTube. He gets all mad too. We don't want to call you pretty. That's what really gets in his feelings, dude. That's just fucking hilarious. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, I literally got to find a new stream option, because you know what? StreamYard is fucking stupid as fuck. For me to pay $50, $44 a month on a basic, and I can't even change the fucking title of my live like I used to be able to. Fuck StreamYard. This is fucking crazy, dude. And it happened last time too. So let's see. So let's do this. Let me boot this out real quick. It won't even let me do that shit. What the fuck, dude? Hey, yo, get some help. Ew, get some help.
This got me sober. So I'm going to do a different video. I'm going to go off camera because I want to show these two individuals. But I want to say on camera, face to whoever sees this, this internet thing may be what it is. My content may be what it is.
Yeah, boy, that's rough. That's a rough looking motherfucker, bro. Damn, dude. I'm sorry, homie. Like, hey, bro, your face is rough to look at. For real, bro. At this point, you're not even a human being, homie. You're like a creature. Oh, he's gonna twist that somehow. Oh, APAs against animals. Look, man, he's already gonna. I haven't seen this. I haven't. I want to check right now because it reminded me. You know, I think this. I mean, I already know this was an emotional individual. You know, and they call me emotional, right? This dude right here is gonna. Right here, he's probably gonna go on to say, for anybody out there that struggle with addiction or this and that, you know, try to, you know, like garner fucking sympathy and all that, while attacking me for my proclivities, for what I choose to do that I earned. Whatever I choose to do, I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man, little kid. And what? You're 50 years old, bro? You're 50 years old and you're. Come on, bro.
I think that these dudes are failures as far as their game career, their prison career. They are basura. but there's a human element to this. And since I've been in this bubble, you know, I have seen what I have seen. And so I have ignored everybody that says this guy this guy that, right? I have seen what I have seen. And in one of my videos, and one of my thumbnails, it's kind of been copied.
Since I've been in this bubble, but all he does is sit here and attack people while claiming it's entertainment. You can't claim it's entertainment and then think and criticize people on this is it's just too much, bro. The hypocrisy is fucking astounding.
I have Dubs holding that beer, and in prior content, I have said how he holds that beer, how he takes that swig, alcoholic. We have L nodding out, looking like he's smacked back. Now, I don't know, but what it looks like is what it looks like. So because
the majority of the times I take care of my son all day, wait for all the way to the nighttime on my days off too, to start drinking after being tired all day of taking care of my son, and I can't look tired. Why? Come on, homie. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Oh my god, the hypocrisy, bro, is completely out of control. Let's see, that's just, to me, like, people really, this was really saying that shit with a straight face. But we're gonna break it down. And off the top, he's already trying to compare me to Dubs. Do not make no mistake about it. He's already trying to compare me to Dubs. The way that Dubs take a swig. I don't fucking down a beer. I take sips. One more time. Swig. Dubs. And even if I were to take swigs like that, bro, that's my business, bro. That's none of your business. Just because you couldn't hang home and you're probably fucking homeless, sleeping in a car after alcoholism, fuck out of here, dude. Fucking pussy. That's why you're friends with Pussyplex, homie, because you motherfuckers are too much.
Before I play these clips, I just want to say one thing. Besides my kids, and
he's trying, and he's gonna go on probably to criticize the fact that I'm drinking with my kid here, like I'm an irresponsible parent. Bro, the fact that you're bringing in family and my kid into it, and I already know, I know the algorithms, bro. I've been through this shit for years. He's going to try it again, just like motherfuckers have been saying it. Are you serious? But let's get it. Let me stop trying to predict it, because I already know it's predictable.
Getting my life together and getting a career, one of my best achievements was recovery. Was having, I got tired. I got sick and tired of
this is his ploy right here. Make no mistake about it. This is his ploy. He know he can't defeat me any other way, verbally, intellectually, theoretically. You know what I'm saying? What have you? And he's gonna try to attack me off my drinking and having my son, because he knows that he's gonna have to find people to sympathize with him and be like, "Oh, that fool's crazy. L is crazy. That fool's an alcoholic drinking in front of his kid. Oh, what the fuck? You try to be Machiavellian, homie, but you're not slick, dude. You're not slick. Cuando tú penes vas, yo ya voy viniendo. When you're barely going, I'm already coming back, homie. Like, miss me with that shit, dog. I'm a hardened warrior, homie, in every sense of the word. Oh, I'm not in good standings. Oh, sorry. Fucking blowfish. Look at those fucking
being sick and tired. Alcohol.
Oh, and I will say this. Hey, kudos to you, homie. Congratulations for working the program and doing whatever your business or what have you. I'm not gonna sit here. Notice how when I talk about somebody, when I react, I may talk shit on their appearance and shit like that. I'm having fun with it. But I'm not gonna attack your family. I'm not gonna say that you drink in front of your kids. I'm not gonna say criticize your job and nothing. I take care of all my responsibilities, homie, and I drink. Come on, homie. Fucking miss me with that shit.
Drugs dominated my life for almost 20 years.
So why drugs dominated your life for X amount of years? Me too. And I'm thriving. Just because you work the NA and AA system, the program, the 12 steps, all that, if you have no self-control, if you go and you fucking drink, if you do this, and it's gonna lead you to go get strung out again, that's your weakness, homie. That's not everybody else's weakness. Straight up, homie. Bro, you know how long it took for me to conquer my fucking habit? I got sick and tired of being sick and tired, homie. You don't need a program, a crutch. People do. Some people do. I don't need it. You need it. You need to depend on AA, NA. Shout out to everybody that's NA, AA. Shout out to you guys. If you need that as a crutch, I'm not trying to criticize that in that sense. But this was trying to criticize me because I drink. And he thinks he's better than somebody because, oh, he learned all this from an AA, NA book. Look, homie, you're a man making amends, right? Making amends. That part itself, bro, you should be ashamed of yourself criticizing me for drinking. This fucking guy, dude. Little does he know that I know all about the program.
It doesn't matter if I was fortunate. It doesn't matter that I held my job. It doesn't matter that I stayed in my trade, my career. There was an embarrassment for my people, my homies, my family, my mom, some of the women that straight out walked away, and even with my current wife, I separated because I was still relapsing too much, and I figured I needed to do alone. But then I was too much in love, so I needed my woman, and I got clean. I got sober. And everything has been better since then. I do feel that even as an agnostic, there's just good energy. If it's a God or whatever, I don't know what it is, but the moment
it's called the higher power, bro.
I got more time and being clean and sober, everything just got better. But I've always been honest. Part of my journey in the early stages of my, like when I was really.
Oh no, hold on. Hey, no, I don't know if he hasn't mentioned my son yet. He has not mentioned my son yet. That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to predict what he's going to go on to say next. Right now, he's still in his monologue. We're going to see what he's going to go on to say. I'm just trying to predict what he's trying to say. I don't know what he's going to say. I figure, I remembered yesterday I did a little freaking reaction on a video that he did 2 weeks ago, him calling me out. See, it's crazy how somebody could give me a 30-day limit to pull up a badass and then be docile the next day and trying to gain sympathy from his viewers and everything while low-key attacking me for my drinking. So that's why I'm trying to predict, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dudes like this come a dime a dozen, homie. They think they're fucking intelligent. They think they're articulate, intellectual, and they may be. This is, but he's trying, homie. You're not gonna be able to do it, bro. I've literally been many different characteristics, ran into too many different characters, intellectuals, stupid asses, hypocrites, you know what I'm saying? Dangerous dudes that I was like, damn, bro, I'm glad that God gave me the mind that I have. And I stay humble because of that. I may be a little emotional, you know what I'm saying? As they say, it's just like that, but it's all logical, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not going to even go there. But look at what he's trying to spin. Look at what he's going to his little web he's going to try to spin right now.
Means put in the work, being taking on commitments, handing out chips, everything. Long Beach, Torrance.
So right now he's setting up the whole thing. Like, I've done this, and that to make himself look like a good dude. If you did all that, I'm not saying you did it. Cool. Why try to take the credit for you doing something that you shouldn't even take the credit for? If you did it out of your heart, why are you reminding people to do that? I've done charity. I've done soup kitchens. I've done all that. And in the 6 years that I've been here, I have not once mentioned it. Not one fucking time. Not one time. How many times have I mentioned that I was NA, AA classes and everything? Meaning like on the streets and everything, doing charity work for the local soup kitchen. Not one time. If you feel the need to put that out there, he's setting it up because he's ready to go in. He's getting ready to go in on me. He's setting up the stage. His character, fucking guy.
Guard.
I despise people that use righteous work just for negative negative endeavors. I despise it.
Dina, because I live in the harbor area, right? It paid dividends. But I had depression because I wanted FMA to live forever. And now, once I got 2-3 years, I remember talking to my sponsor how I felt that life was holding me back for some reason, or it was the behavior that came with it, right? I plan on doing more content about this on members. The YouTube yard or whatever this space is don't like to talk about shit like this. They don't like to talk about the truth. They just want drama and crash out. They don't even want to talk about blue collar, or you have to come in and that.
I know all about the good book. And this pendejo, bro, like,
is your content when you do not deviate from that. That's when it's not about views or clout. None. You just your message is your message. If they watch, they watch. So, all right, I'm gonna stop you here. Let's go.
And this is where he's gonna do some clips on me. I'm a raging alcoholic. He tried to set up once again. He tried to set it up like he's a bit in the program and saved his life and all that. And people's lives, they need that. I understand respectfully. But you're using that very same program to attack another individual. You should be ashamed of yourself, bro.
All right, let me get into this. If you hear the outdoors and the squeakers in the background, hey man, staycation, man, staycation. So here we go, man. Look at these dudes.
That fool right there, what is that? Oh shit, that's me.
Trolling these guys. I do what I do. I don't want to go down that road where I tried to avoid locker, but I did.
And he just look to accentuate the exclamation part. Look. Hey, I already said before, I like his AI fucking thumbnails. I really do. Look at me. Damn, I'm drooling, drunk as fuck. I can't be tired on a live, bro. You're retarded on me. You're gonna lose. And from now on, bro, I'm gonna focus on you. You wanted this on me, you're gonna get it. But you're gonna start losing subscribers, bro. Because before, people are just listening to your fucking lies about me, and people are believing you. But now we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna go back and forth.
You know, a lot of people know it. I got some day wonders that know it. You know, and hey, I see lately what he's been doing. I see the traffic. That don't concern me, bro. So what I will say, man, if this guy is nodding out because he smacked back, you know, as a former addict, dude, as a person who will always identify as an addict, as recovery is part of my life, at that point, I differentiate, and I feel sorry for this dude. You know, best that there or not. Yeah, I'm gonna be real.
That's sideways, bro. Stop screen recording.
Be real. Let's keep it real. Let's get buck naked honest. This fucking debriefer, he's embarrassed to the point where he's just drinking himself to death, and he crashes out, bro. You know, I'm gonna play this clip I like playing. I play it for a reason so you can see his panza. That's an alcoholic panza, right? I believe this dude is wallowing in his depression, and therefore his behavior, which he should have learned about when he was on the SNY yard to come home, he should have learned about recovery. All of that was tools that he could have used. But hey, he got swallowed up by internet clout, fake level 4 stories. This fool was nothing what he portrays to be. Did he?
My fake level 4 stories. My fake level 4 stories. And not nobody could come out here and actually show proof that I'm lying about my stories. On the contrary, throughout the years, the only reason APA got solidified is because dudes that were actually on the yard with me confirmed those stories. Straight up, active and non-active. I wasn't involved in see, I was in 2 fights on the other side, right? That's it, 2 fights. The vast majority of 13 and a half years out of my 15-year term, that's all mainline stories. They're all GP stories. But he's trying to muddy the waters. Are we surprised? it's a very desperate tactic.
Get handed an opportunity by Weddle Bunt. Yeah, he did, and he fucked it up. Lacra over here, 10, 12 years. He said he's got.
He's probably talking about does right now,
I
but
don't know,
still, it doesn't
multiple
matter.
times in a riot. He went through the hunger strike, and he got crossed up at the end.
So he's trying to
complete
put
that
me next
mission.
to
Therefore, he set that up. Whatever. There's been a rumor. There's been Wilas sent to me multiple times when before Lacra and I had exchange when I was just trying.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. That shit loud as shit. I want to make sure you guys hear him.
I want to be like, look, man, in a way, PC sympathy. Look, dude, look, you know, I'm trolling these guys. I don't want that smoke, but you know, we know what happened, right? We know what happened, right? And I get realized that this fool, you know, might have had some debt. That ain't my business, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I know.
I'm gonna say it right here once again. I told the whole story on Stories Written by a Prisoner. I didn't know no motherfucking money. My celly was hitting. Fuck, how many times do I have to repeat that shit? And people, the dude from Bryant Street, right underneath the fucking tier, the dude, everybody that fucking was involved in that shit got blasted off the yard. Fuck.
Well, he couldn't finish the mission. That's what I do know. And I sent him a hidden message, and I'll say it again. And he should know this name, Speedy, from his county. Knows a lot about him.
Look, homie, Speedy from West County, there could have, bro, I was in a 180 building, right, that had 1,000 motherfuckers and just in the prison, right? The building had what, from 101 to 219, 218, whatever, I forget. Dude, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I know what I was doing and what I wasn't. Me and my celly was running amok, and I was trying to clean up his fires, borrowing fucking papeles here, grams there, because my celly was a big ass hitter. You know what I'm saying? And I told my stories and Story Written by a Current Prisoner, everything that happened, bro. Look, the people that didn't know what the fuck was going on there, Speedy, whoever the hell you're talking about, Speedy is not the only dude that is probably going to make that assumption that the fact that you're not even sure that I owed money, because I didn't owe money, bro. Now, I went around on behalf of my celly to fucking, you know, and this is a process of months and months. Hey, go get a gram from this dude. He'll be like, hey, bro, go get a gram from this dude. Tell him I'll give him double next week when I hit. Boom. For a long time. Boom, get a gram. That dude will get blasted with 2 grams. 1 for 2, 1 for 2, 1 for 2, 1 for 2, 4 for 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that could say about me in that situation. But the target was my celly, hence, who was closest to him? Me. And I chose not to do it. That's a fact, homie. That's a motherfucking fact. They wanted me to overdose, not blast them. If they wanted him, you know what the cool part about it is? If they would have told me just blast them, kill them, bro, I would have made it look good. I would have savaged him. But I would have fucking savaged him in areas where I knew he was not gonna die. But I would have tried to massacre him in other areas. And if I fucking went too deep, I went too deep. I don't give a fuck. My celly was the business, bro. He was just strung out as fuck, and he was a hitter, meaning like hitting dope and everything too. And he's with the business as well. The pegadas and everything, homie. Like, these motherfuckers don't even understand, bro, the type of shit. This motherfucker right here don't understand the type of shit that entails being on a 180, homie, for years. The type of fucking stamina you gotta do. Everything, homie. That's not fucking child's play, bro. So you sitting here, bro, insinuating that fucking if I owed money, I don't give a fuck if I owed money. I told my stories of when I owed money. I just stayed there. Bro, I don't care. The truth is the truth and the lie is a lie. I am not ashamed of everything that I did or that I didn't do, but I'm always going to be real about it. I may be regretful on some of the shit that I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I will stay solid when I was saying something, bro. To me, this is why a lot of dudes can never really come out here, and they know why I get a solid, like kind of like a begrudging head nod, even though I went to the side, because even the dudes that I knew when I was strung out in the prison system, they knew that I was a fool, dude. If I owe you money, I can't pay it. What's up, bro? Step in the motherfucking cell. Step in the cell, dog. Get paid with blood. Let's get it. And they used to go crying to the mesa. Little crybabies. I knew I was in the wrong, but it is what it is, homie. I was trying to give you a G. You're a G. Let's get it, homie. I had a substance abuse problem. A righteous substance abuse problem. Why? Because when I was in there, bro, I was trying to cope. I was trying to numb myself. And the way that I could numb myself, bro, I've been shot in the chest, shot on my legs, got strung out 2 times on the streets. Straight strung out, homie. I know my testimony. And people that have been with me for years know my testimony. You're not fucking down. You're not going to sit here and try to expose nothing new, bro. Like, from the very first day that I started my first channel years ago, I said, this is what it is. I went to the side. This is the reasons. I waited a while to tell my story because I wanted to do it on a bigger platform. And I did it on Stories Written by a Current Prisoner. 100%. You guys go look that shit up. This fucking guy thinks he has something on me. Man, bro, you got shit on me, bro.
They don't really need to go there. But whatever.
Go there, bro. I don't care. I ain't scared of it. Stop trying to insinuate like you got something, some secret knowledge, bro. Put it out there, homie. Put it, please. I implore you. Put it out there. Please, dog, put it out there. And if you can't prove it, bite your motherfucking tongue, homie.
Just look.
If it's true, I will be the one, bro. You don't even.
Sorry for this fucking.
You don't even need evidence. If it's true, I'll be the first one to explain or shed light on that situation. 100%, and that's why people keep fucking with me throughout the years, because they know, bro. They know that I've always been transparent, bro. Nobody's important enough for me to lie, bro. I know what I've done and what I haven't done. And I've done a lot of fucking crazy shit. And some I regret, some I don't.
Some recovery as a former addict, bro.
Like, look, he's fucking trying to fucking put me with this fucking piece of shit. You can't compare me and this fucking rat. Nice try.
Go get you some recovery. It'll change your life, bro. Maybe you won't crash out on the internet. You'll get some strength and some courage. Same thing with Dubs.
Maybe you won't lash out on the internet. If you go to his channel, count the videos that this dude has done on me. And the moment that I fucking clown and fucking respond, now he's the good guy. Now he's, oh, bro, go get some help. You're ugly.
Go get some recovery, bro.
This is an ugly motherfucker inside and out. Sad to say, but he's an ugly motherfucker inside and out. It's sad to say.
Oh, you went through the steps on that SNY yard so you could parole. Fool, you're cooked. You're a snitch. Bubba just worked you. I got something on that today. Let's just drop him, right? You just got cooked, bro. It's like it's over for you, dude. Like we know you're a snitch, fool. Like you can pretend to that fucking civilian audience of yours that don't know what the prison politics. You like reminding people that.
And make no mistake about it, the reason that he tagged me in Dubs is so he could get views. This is the dude that said at the beginning that he didn't know nothing about me, this and that. He heard rumors and this and that, but you still acknowledge me. Bro, don't try to rewrite history, my boy. Look, it is what it is, dude. You acknowledge me. It is what it is. You didn't know ET was status, whatever, but you knew my status. It don't matter what rumors you heard or you didn't hear. You acknowledge my status, homie. There's no erasing that, bro. There is no erasing that, my boy. And it's just too bad that you went down this fucking rabbit hole, bro. And now I'm going to go in on you, bro. I really am, bro. I'm not going to make you a priority, but when I do, I'm going to go in on you, bro. Like, for real, for real. So just stop it, dude. No, please, no. Just stop the lies. Keep doing videos. And even if you want to keep lying, keep doing it. I'm just saying, for your sake, bro, just stop, bro. Just stop. I got nothing to lose, homie. You just keep digging yourself in a fucking hole. With no evidence, no nothing, homie.
Prison politics is prison politics, eh? You know what I mean? Whatever. We've heard it before, bro. But you drink and you drink. You drink more than 3 times a day, bro. Lately, you know what? Hey, man, let's keep it a buck. You got a lot of heat. The Kukui has kind of like stalking you so much, bro, that you got no choice but to retreat and pump your brakes and not crash out more. You're going to get caught up on TikTok. You can't avoid TikTok. You know, you got your homegirls over there. You can't avoid it.
That
So
sky
you gotta
on there. I
be
just see
gambling,
Skyler
bro,
shit
just
right there.
drunken out.
Dude, the biggest betrayer to me, in my opinion, in the last 6 months, I would have never thought that I would see her that desperate and take sides with this piece of shit. Never. It's so fucking disappointing, dude. It is so disappointing. For real. And she knows what it is. She wants to get out of line with me. She knows what it is. I ain't gonna say shit about her until then. But just like everybody that I've ever beefed with, man, I ain't trying to beef it with nobody. But if you want to run your mouth and say some lies, I'm gonna be right there, bro. It's only a matter of time. I'm not sitting there looking every day, but it's gonna get to me. It's gonna come back to me, and I will respond eventually, if not right away.
Just drunk out crash outs. Now you got this people in the other pocket about to troll you. The alpha male pocket that you've pillaged for a while is about to troll you. But you know what? In fairness, man,
I'm looking down. I'm looking down on my phone. I got thick ass eyelashes. It looks like I'm asleep. I'm not asleep. I'm looking down. Look, show it right there. Let me look down on my phone. I got thick ass eyelashes, bro. And I'm asleep. Fucking guy, dude. And granted, I've been tired as fuck before in my lives. I have. That's a fact. After a hard ass day of work.
Addiction is horrible. We see what it's doing to these guys. Well, we know what it's doing to Dubs. But Lockett, I don't know if he's out there smack back. It looks like it. And if it is, these dudes need some help. And maybe if they get some help, they can clean up their character on YouTube. I mean, they are who they are. I mean, they could easily.
How about you clean up your character?
You know what? It's just too much.
How about you clean up your character, homie, and stop attacking people for views? How about you get, tell some stories, homie, do some anime, do some whatever, comic books, whatever you're into. How about you just keep doing that? But instead, bro, you delved into a whole spectrum, a whole genre, and you're just talking shit, homie, because you're scorned. You're scorned as fuck, homie. Like, everybody sees it, dog. But I'm gonna make sure from now on that everybody sees it every fucking day that I can. Because people are actually believing you, homie, and you gain some traction. But I'm gonna start reacting to your shit. That way I could contradict your shit in a righteous way. Because all you're sitting here is doing, bro, is sounding intelligent, sounding articulate, sounding relatively smart. Bro, no, bro, not on my watch, homie. You're the new triple OG. You wanted my attention, homie, you're going to get it. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for, homie. I'm just telling you this. Be careful what you wish for. And you and Pussyplex could bring the whole smoke. Verbally and intellectually, homie. Because apparently you motherfuckers think that you're the fucking brightest motherfuckers on YouTube.
Crash out. They got on the internet. They got that dopamine, bro, and it's just made them into something. It's made them in what they are now. Dubs is Dubs and Lacra is Lacra. Two different.
And this who said Lacra means he gave a whole definition of Lacra and he got it completely wrong. And he speaks Spanish, bro. That's the crazy part. También pendejo este güey. Like, for real. He don't even know what the definition of Lacra is. And that's the hilarious part. I know Dubs and Gutter doesn't know. And they ain't the ones that fucking originally called me Lacra. Years ago, they started calling me that shit. They said it at first. And this fool literally gave the wrong definition of what a Lacra is. I was like, bro, if you're going to call me something, at least know the righteous definition of it. And you speak Spanish? come on, homie. Like, damn, dog. Like, this is your fucking.
Drastic. Two content completely different. One's just riding off the coattails of father, you know. The other is 90,000 debris for snitch that everybody knows has taken a big hit. But with 2 channels and getting views.
Notice how he tries to sound me. I'm never gonna sit here and be like, hey, you know, this dude doesn't know definition of a lacra. Hey, bro, like, you know, bro, AA book this and that. You know, like, hey, bro, I suggest that you do this. I can sound calm all the time. I'm always gonna be myself. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. People may not like me because of it. That I'm always gonna speak facts as I see them, and as you guys see them. Hey, put my feet to the fire. Please vet my information. Vet what's coming out of my verbals. But I'm not gonna sit here and try to fool people into believing that I'm calm. I'm this, just like he's trying to sound calm and this and that. You could already tell this dude when he shows his face at the beginning of his monologue. That fool was like, bro, his heart it was about to pop. It was about to pop.
He's probably doing all right. Not as good as he used to be, but you know, it's probably whatever, dude. You know, but I think these dudes could use some recovery. Would definitely clean up their behavior, because you got to take self inventory, and you got to realize your triggers, and you got what's causing you to behave this way that leads you to your addiction or alcoholism.
So far, he hasn't talked about my kid. Like I said, I was trying to predict it. So far, I've been wrong. And I want to make that absolutely clear that he has not talked about my family or my kid.
It's a tough battle. I suffered for both. I mean, I think it's self-inflicted, but for me, the only way out was recovery, dude. Like my life would not be where I'm at now. You know, if I didn't recover, if I didn't fully commit, my life had became unmanageable, and only recovery, the AA primarily could get me there.
Okay, bro.
Right. I didn't realize I was an alcoholic till like late in the game, when I tried to substitute a lot of times, and then I would just binge drink, just Jameson and Coors Light. But which would always end up triggering me to go get coke or crack, both, and do both. It was just sickening. Sometimes it was hard for me, even within the first 3 years of recovery. Like before I left California, like I would avoid 105.
So it's more about Doug's while trying to fucking get at me. Come on, homie. Like, come on, dog. Like I said, bro, his tactic that he's trying to employ is obvious. He's trying to put me and him in the same bundle, me and Dubs in the same bundle. That piece of shit, Dubs, snitch, debriefer. Fucking weak ass video. I apologize, guys, for even putting that up there. Like I said, I haven't seen it. I don't watch shit beforehand. Sometimes I do, but it's rare. Let me see. Do this shit one more time. I had to get rid of that shit because this dude is too much. It's fucking girl, dude. I can't believe she went. You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. As far as what she's got going on with Exposed to, man, I'm gonna leave that alone, bro. I already spoke my piece on that shit, and I put the truth out there as far as her being obsessed with him. Let me go to her channel real quick. This, I can't believe he tried to destroy me, but here's the truth. The femicide, Carolina Flora Gomez, and online harassment can't escalate. Okay, I really do hope that she starts doing like true crime or something and delves into something else. I really do. Because honestly, bro, like this shit is fucking ridiculous at this point. Who's this dude? Let me see this.
All right, it's gonna go. Oh, can you hear me?
Disappointing.
My name in his mouth when I hadn't said anything. I had read his paper.
Clear the air on some things. Right?
Exactly.
Thirsty as a motherfuckers.
Yeah. Been a lot of talking, a lot of misinformation, and
Who is this dude?
I think it's been time. I mean, I'm glad that we're able to do this so that we can twist all these twisted narratives that people are putting out there to rest.
Definitely. How do I put the messages on the screen? Comments? Oh, cool. Okay. I don't know if I like it like that or. Oh, there we go. Hey,
This shit done quick.
what's up, Cisco?
You took it aside.
Big Head, Ticas, APA is live now. Hop on and debate that dude. I don't think it would be much of a debate. I think he would probably just be, why this, why that? Ain't nobody got time for that. Richard, what's up, Richard? He said, See, that's
So you don't think it'll be much of a debate? It'll be more of why this, why that. Yeah, because you know. Because you know. You fucking know. Why, dude? Like, why did you do what you did?
that's why we're here to clear the air on some things.
I'm trying to find out who this dude is.
Let's see.
100%. Gotta get this. I just want to make sure people know that.
If anybody knows who this dude is, let me know so I can
What do you want
out of here.
people to make
I'm only
sure they
here
know?
because I want to know who this dude is.
Then she's just not gonna
We can get
tolerate
right into
the
Oh yeah,
trolls
you want to
getting
make
in.
do the disclosure? Yeah, go for it.
And that's fine. I mean, hey, you want to come in here, be respectful. If you got questions, you disagree, that's fine. But if you're gonna get disrespectful,
Shut the
then
fuck up, bro. It's her channel.
Yeah.
kick
Story.
rocks because you're gonna get
Right.
blocked.
Get your bitch ass up.
Yes, Richard, I know who it is.
If you're gonna come in here and respectfully disagree, okay, it's fine. But if you're gonna leave, then shut up, bro. She can say that shit herself. That's her channel, not yours. But hey, if she wants to be submissive, it is what it is. Who is this?
Yeah, I do. My bestie.
Fruit Loops.
To you, Sky, it's a free world. Thank you, Cisco. So that
If I were to show the last text that she showed me, that she sent to me, when she has the nerve to say that why? If I were to show you the last text she showed me, she'll be singing a different tune.
that ain't him. No. That
And people
no.
are fucking crazy.
My friend thought that you were E.T. No.
No, my friend thought you were 18. No, she was obsessed with that dude. Obsessed. Now she's trying to rewrite history. Obsessed with them. And I try to tell her, no, dude, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Mhm.
That
No,
was someone
I
else.
would never ever put him on my live. Never.
Of course not.
in a
You're
million years.
a woman scorned. You're a woman scorned. You were obsessed with him. Like I said, the only thing I give you is that you didn't fucking expose him prior. But that's only because you had an agenda. You really wanted to get with that dude, and then everybody else exposed them. And then, if you would have been scorned before that, you would have exposed them.
Years.
That's a fact.
All right, yeah, so we can get right into it. We just wanted to jump on here and clear the air because you know who has been putting out the narrative that I have been talking to.
Who keeps saying narrative? Narrative. It's narrative. It's not narrative. It's narrative.
Probation officer's perspective behind the scenes since day one.
Oh, that's who he is, Pop. Probation officer perspective. Fuck you.
And
Punk. Nah, look. Let me backtrack. I got nothing against this dude. I was being facetious. I ain't got nothing against this dude. I just wanted to know who he was. So this is the probation officer's perspective. That's who he is. I should have known with all his flags back there. Look at all his flags back there. He's showing off his flags. Cool. Hey, good shit. Good shit. And it's funny, bro, that you got the I guess like the thing, it's like the quintessential undercover cop with the beard and everything, undercover DEA narcotics officer, thinks he's bad. He almost like, Donnie Brasco, you know what I'm saying? Like they're trying so hard to be gang members and shit like that, tough guys and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of look he has. I don't know if that's the type of dude he is, but I'm just saying, like, now that we know who he is, now we can get the fuck out of this channel.
And
I don't even want to know what the fuck they're going to talk about. Honestly, I could care less. Let me see. No, now I want to go to this one. To go to 16 to Life again. He's going to show the paperwork. The first two reactions that I've done have been fucking have been garbage. My apologies for that. My apologies for that shit. I was just trying to stay long enough to know who that fool was. I don't care about him. I mean, no, I don't care either way about him. I don't got nothing against him. Let me make that shit clear. I don't know anything about him. I've heard about him and all that shit. I could care less. All I care about is the truth. That's all I give a fuck about. And anybody trying to fucking spin the truth and pretend like they weren't doing this or were doing that. Facts. The newest one is this. Dub said paperwork didn't exist
on the internet.
I did the reaction yesterday. You know what's funny? Because people say that they don't do reactions or this and that. They don't want to do reactions or they don't call them reactions. Like, bro, anybody's fucking video that you fucking do something on, that's your reaction. Or you could call it my opinion, or you could call it my thoughts, or you could call it X, whatever you want to call it. You know, when people say like, oh, I don't do reactions, but then they fucking do a video opining on somebody's stuff. You know, like, come on now. Label it however you want. Hit it as a euphemism, all that. Whatever you want.
For years now. A lawsuit I filed against doctors at Pelican Bay.
And he admitted that, yes, he did file a lawsuit. So I pretty much think that he is stipulating that this information is 100% legit, which it is. This is coming directly from the Pacer website. So without further delay, let's get into it. Okay, so you just seen Dub say that, yes, he did file a civil lawsuit. So I don't believe that he's going to contest that any of this is not legit, right? This is not paperwork somebody has sent to me or whatever, right? This is not false created documents. I am on the Pacer website, screen recording directly from the Pacer website. The Pacer website stands for public.
And like we said from the beginning, all you have to do is look at the case number. That's it. Look up his name, look at the case number, and it can't be manufactured.
Access to court electronic records. Now, briefly, before we get into this, the reason that this declaration was necessary because Dubs is having a civil trial in Northern California. I believe Oakland, but Northern California somewhere. Currently, at the time, he was in a prison in Ironwood, which was deep Southern California, right? And so he's requesting transportation safely to this place so he can deal with this civil proceeding that he has going on. This declaration, according to him, was necessary because on previous trips, they placed him in the company of general population.
You know what, Machete? I appreciate that. You know, it's crazy, bro. You already know me, homie. Historically, bro, I stayed away from the drama except for those two pendejos. But unfortunately, bro, like all this shit's evolving into just nothing but drama. Nothing but drama. And people want drama, homie, and people are gonna come out here and perpetrate and try to insinuate shit that they can't prove or whatever. Then maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna have to get into that too. And exposing them type of dudes, bro. Like I said, historically, bro, I try to stay away from all that shit, homie. But fuck it, you know, nobody gives a shit no more. Nobody gives a fuck no more. This is the way they want to make money. I left it alone, homie, and try to be the better man, take the high road, all that. But if they want to do that shit, I'm gonna start. I'm thinking I'm gonna just start exposing dudes that are trying to make money off some bullshit. Real shit, homie. And including this dude right here. Like, come on, homie. Like, that's just fucking crazy, dude.
Convicts, and they jeopardized his life. So that is the reason he is making this declaration. He's asking to be transported safely.
Salutes, everyone. Just want to stop by and wish everybody a great night. Have a great life on the socials. That's right, homie. Hey, get your best, dog. I send my prayers to you, bro. You already know, man. I was on this live earlier, man. Sending mines and shit. Hey, my boy, like, man, dog. Hey, prayers, dog. Prayers, bro. Oh shit. I actually told him I did the interferon treatment for Hep C earlier. That shit was brutal. Enough. Now I could only imagine chemo. You know what I'm saying? Like, best wishes, homie. Best wishes.
So he can complete the proceedings, right? So now let's get into this. This is not something that was written by his lawyer. This is straight from him. I, John D. Villa, declare I am an inmate in the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, currently housed at Ironwood State Prison. My CDCR number is J38001. I have personal knowledge of the following and can competently testify to the contents of this declaration if called as a witness. I am a valid.
I have personal knowledge and I will testify as a witness if called upon. Bro, like, you could call that shit a lawsuit all you want, but like, come on, homie, like, are you serious? It's one thing. He tried to clean it up yesterday, right? It was a lawsuit, a medical lawsuit or some shit. So why does a medical lawsuit have Mexican mafia, gang dropout status, all that? Why? And why would you mention Weddle Bunt? Come on, this is redundant at this point, but
validated gang dropout with an SNY prison classification. As a validated gang dropout, I am targeted to be murdered. And yes, this is for a civil trial, but he dropped out and debriefed before that. He did not debrief for this civil trial. Now let's
exactly. Let's fast forward because a lot of us have seen this shit already. It's redundant, like I said.
Mexican mafia.
And our business, that issue is our business and belongs in prison. I have never, ever told on anybody. Did I incriminate myself? Yes. And that's as far as it's going to go.
Now, you just see in that video, if I haven't showed you yet, I will show you. He's saying, I said he told on the legends. No, I didn't say it. You said it. I'm just reiterating what you said. He says, I went through a debriefing process where I incriminated myself and the Mexican mafia. Now, earlier in a couple of videos, I brought you guys a video where he said, did I incriminate myself? Yes, but I have never told on anybody else. If we look up the word incriminate, we will see that the word incriminate means to make someone seem guilty of something. And that something is something illegal. So he says, I incriminated myself and the Mexican mafia, which is why he was granted SNY classification, right? Many of us have heard Dubs say, a half truth is a whole lie. I have seen him complain about people omitting things. And didn't he omit in that video? He stopped short. He says, yes. Did I incriminate myself? Yes. I have never told on anybody. Did I incriminate myself? But he stopped at saying he also incriminated the Mexican mafia. Now, come on, man. People out there that ride with Dubs, I know I'm not telling you to stop riding with him. I'm not telling you do not support the man or be entertained, but let's call a ball and a strike a strike.
Yes.
Dubs will try to play semantic word games and all that, but you are clearly
for that one right there. So my point with this one is that I did the reaction yesterday on Dubs. Chill 16 Live came out and dropped the paperwork. The paperwork that Dubs keeps trying to ignore every single time. I don't know what he has in his head. I don't know what's going on in his head, right? But this is paperwork, homie. Straight up. At the very least, you told. And by extension, since you were validated, bro, like, you really think that CDC is going to let you get away and get out as a lifer after 24 years without you having debriefed fully and let them know who you were working for and what you were doing for that senor? Like, come on, homie. Like, no, bro. Like, it's just keep trying it, homie. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work, girl. It's not going to work. Make this shit make sense. And you can't coincide these two things, by your own admission, bro. So let me see. We're going to go next. A ver, ¿quién más? ¿Quién más? ¿Quién más quiere el pinche? ¿Quiere el humo? ¿Quién más quiere el humo? Whatever happened to Triple P, bro? Did he leave? Damn. Hey, what happened with Triple P, man? Can somebody tell me what happened to Triple P? Is he still doing YouTube? I wouldn't blame him if he's not, honestly. What's this pendejo doing right here? Oh, okay. Let's get this Gunner one right here. I want to do something on this Gunner one right here. The most super female high power fitness. Oh shit! Oh, they're beefing it. Let me get up in this one, bro. Hold on. Let me go take a piss real quick. I mean, use the restroom. This one should be class. All right. Let's see. My apologies, guys. Apologies. Let's see. Oh, it's the pendejo.
Buenos dias, Gunners Collective team.
Buenos dias. Every time he starts with Buenos dias, like that fool's a fucking Spanish fluent speaker or something. Every single day. Buenos dias. Trying so hard. Or you're a white boy, dude. You got a speck of Hispanic blood in you. And you're a white boy, dog. That's what it is. Nothing wrong with being white. What's wrong with it is you pretend not to be white. How many times have you ever heard this dude give it up to the other part of his bloodline. How many times have you heard this pendejo right here, this pendejo right there, German ass dude? Hey, Germans are fucking crazy, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fuck. The only reason the U.S. is this big is because they snatched up all the fucking German fucking scientists, doctors, what have you, nuclear fucking physicists, everything. That's the only reason the fucking U.S. is fucking great right now. But how many times have you heard this dude give any type of respect to his other white side? To his white side, not the other white side. His white side. I don't know the genealogy. He may have more white than him. You know what I'm saying? You never know. He may be mixed with fucking Croatian and fucking German. I don't know. Raza this, raza that. Raza this, raza that. Like he said, shamed. He's ashamed. You know what I'm saying? If I had any other bloodline, I guess the extent, what I'm trying to say is this. At the very least, I'm American first, right? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, my blood is Salvadoreño. I'm El Salvador. I'm always going to acknowledge both. I'm American first, but my blood predominantly is El Salvadoreño, Centroamericano. And this dude, I never, in the last 6 years, 7, 8 years, I have not fucking heard this dude once tout or even acknowledged his white side. Not one time. That's how hard he's trying to be. Orale, homie, he Mexican, eh? He has a whole complejo, big old complex, and it fucking eats him alive every single day. Make no mistake about that shit.
TV, back at it. You already know, like a torta with some bad.
Remember when he said you already know, like a motherfucking smack addict? Remember that shit? Hey, Machete, you still here? My boy. Does Runner are lucky my little brother Conejo has passed. Otherwise, he would have already buried them. Real talk. I know, my boy. Hey, Machete, remember when this fool used to say smack addict and everything? This dude, bro, like, te digo, güey.
Bad habits. Bye. Let's get to the intro. Welcome back to the channel, and if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification.
Shut the fuck up.
So let's talk about someone who talks about me. Okay, let's talk about somebody who I have showed nothing but.
This is the true cannibalism right here. The true cannibalism right here.
A respect for, nothing but hey, when you put your hand out, it usually gets spit in, right? I've put my hand out, reached out, done thumbnails for, giving game to, you know, expressed an earlobe to listen to their problems and shenanigans.
Does this sound familiar? He claimed to have done all these things to me, for me. This motherfucker tried to give me game one fucking time when the phone call started beefing, and then he tried to give me game, and I was like, bro, but I can't do that, bro. I went to decide. Homie's like, it's like, so did I. I'm messing white too. I just say that I'm non-active, and I never acknowledge it. And bro, come on, homie. Like, this fool's fucking crazy, bro. Like, that fool, no shame.
Shenanigans, like, hey man, when you try to help people out, this is what you get.
When you try to help people out, this is what you get.
Someone talking about you, an opportunist, using an opportunity or anything that's out there to fucking disrespect you.
Just like you opportunely hated on my channel and paid money to get my shit deleted. That's a fact, homie. That's a motherfucking fact. And it was I made it too easy. I didn't have the fucking second passcode to my Gmail or nothing. They hacked into my Gmail, which is relatively easy with very little money. And that's what happened, bro. Bro, you're a fucking snake, dude.
To put your business out there, to have an opinion based upon your business and what you got going on with your family, when you thought they were a friend, when you thought they were someone, man, that you can confide in or someone that could confide in you. This is what I get from Mr. Super Mas Firme, High Power Fit.
Oh, so now you're the victim. Now you're the victim. You did Sin City Vanquish dirty as fuck, homie. That was a dude that used to do thumbnails for you. Went half and half on Gunner's Profiles, your other channel. You remember that bitch? Half and half. And you burned him, bro. You left him hanging, homie. I got the interviews on my shit. Come on, man. This was fucking delusional, bro. But we know that.
Now, I've never disrespected this man. This man has watched my channel, a known non-active gang member's channel, for years. Shown up on my lives, showed nothing but respect.
A no non-active gang member. No, bro, you're SNY2. Shut up. Say it, bro. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Remember that shit? When you used to say that? Say it with your chest, homie. You're SNY, homie.
And the respect has been
own it,
given back and forth, right? This man has my personal phone number. So you would think that if there's anything going on, if my name's out there, man, pick up that phone and be like, hey, bro, this is what I'm hearing. What's going on?
Bro, he doesn't need to talk to you any longer once he sees enough evidence of your bitch ass behavior from several different people. We're living in a new age with paperwork and everything improved by your own motherfucking devices, bro. Your own devices, homie, your own words. Your own word is what's convicting you, homie. We don't even need the paperwork. It's coming out of your own mouth. And you're mad at him for not reaching out to you because he has your personal number. Hey, bro, I would appreciate. Look, this is what it really means. I'm mad because you didn't call me so that I could convince you. That's what it really means. I'm mad because you didn't call me so that I could keep brainwashing you and I could speak the verbals and completely keep you unaware. That's what he's mad at. Make no mistake about it. I know this fucking dirtbag, bro. Like, this was a straight dirtbag.
You know, go straight, get it straight from the horse's mouth. Don't get it from the haters, because when the roles are reversed, and
meaning you're gonna get a denial from the horse's mouth, right? And a bunch of bullshit. You're trying to talk shit and try to mislead OG like High Power Fitness. He may not be perfect. It is what it is. But you really think you're gonna run game on somebody that's older than you? Hey, shut the fuck up. I mean, sometimes people that are older than you are not the sharpest tool in the shed. You know, the brightest bulb. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in this case, take your loss, homie. Take your loss and stop bullshitting.
And there's people hating on you and people putting your name out there and people disrespecting you. I have never once, not one time, rode that wave. Never once made a video disrespecting High Power Fitness or regurgitating what other people are saying about them. If I had a question, I would pick up the phone and call or text. I got so many texts in my phones from Mr. High Power Fitness, right? So many texts asking questions about other content creators, asking questions. Hey, can you make me a thumbnail? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? What's up with Blue Devil? Have you heard? Do you got any fucking dirt on this guy? Do you got any dirt on Mikey from Chicano Tube? Do you got any dirt on this guy? I got all the text messages, right?
What's wrong? Okay, so first of all, this was trying to make it seem like he's exposing them. He's trying to make it seem like he's exposing her on some shit, right? Obviously, you know that Mikey, Chicano Tube, has been beefing it with High Power Fitness and all that shit. So you really think you're exposing anything new? You know that they don't get along. So why would he not reach out to you and be like, hey, do you have anything that I could expose on him? You know what I'm saying? Any real dirt? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that surprising? He thinks he's breaking news. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, if I was that type of dude, I probably would do the same thing. I'm not, but I'm just saying, like, I just go off people's words and shit like that, and I react to them, and I let them sink themselves. I don't need to get dirty and grimy. But this fool has the audacity to try to expose somebody. Hey, you got dirt on this fool, this dirt. When you doxed me, bro, you were the first original doxer on YouTube, bro. You doxed the fuck out of me. You had Sin City give you my address. You gave it to Vegas Prison Stories, which is now known as Vegas Profile Stories. Vegas Profile Stories is completely and rightfully and smartly so gone from this prison genre over here. and you're still trying to pretend like you are perfect, purer than a driven snow. Bro, shut the fuck up. You're retarded, dude. Like, you're fucking delusional as fuck. But now you're better than High Power Fitness? Man, get your bitch ass out of here, bro.
Those are for my eyes only. We don't have to put them out here. We could. You know, I could do something like this, right? Fuck it.
Now this is story, y'all about fight. A boy named Frank with hella sugar in his head. Night and day, he loves to tweet.
He just says that I could do something like this, and then he does it. This is a type of piece of shit that he is. I could do something like this, and instead of not doing it, he goes ahead and does it. This dude is a little kid, dude. Like, he's garbage on me. And I've known this. I've known this from the beginning, dude. And damn, bro, I just didn't know. It took me 6 months to find out that he was hating on me on my first channel behind the scenes. And then he employed Dubs. When Dubs had fucking very minimal, him too. He was like at 15,000 or some shit like that, but way before. And I was already fucking cracking 5, 6, 7, 8,000, catching up. Dubs, hey bro, I need you. I need a Sureño. I need an ex-Southsider to offset APA. You're a snake, homie. This is your tactics, dog. And everybody, I'm glad that everybody's seeing it now. I'm glad I'm not alone now. I really am.
Boy, Lil Frank ain't slept for weeks. Snorting lies, stealing wise, speaking on bad, boy, you out your mind. Oh, inbred nigga from the trailer park, boy, shit up in the pen, but the shot was short.
Hey, Frankie, where you at? I'm down south on your side of the map.
Let's see real quick. The fuck is that fucking what video's playing right now? Come on. Son of a
South on your side of the map.
Dude, are you serious right now?
South on your side of the map.
Well, let me see real quick. This shit may be tripping.
We're going to leave it right there. We're not going to do too much, right? Much love and respects to you and Dubs. Much love and respects to you and Dubs. You know I support you and Dubs. You know I support you and Dubs. Yet there's videos being made one after another about, you know, hey, I can fuck with Gun, but I can't fuck with Dubs. You know, it's a hood thing. If we were in prison, he knows what time it is. What do you mean what time it is? This is the streets. What's the difference between prison and the streets? Why do you got to play prison in the streets? Why do you got to continue to hide behind the computer and say, you know, and tell people out there in your videos, oh, I wouldn't fuck with this guy, or speak on Dub's name, or use it for clickbait, or use my name for clickbait, and do your High Power Fitness channel with a twist. The twist is what's going to get you twisted. I told this guy several times, over and over and over and over again, hey, bro, you shouldn't speak on certain things. Let it go, bro. Don't worry about the haters or the trolls. Just keep it pushing. Just do you, man. You got a good thing going. You know, I assisted him with making a whole bunch of his thumbnails. Yes, that 10K, when he hit his 10K, who do you think did that thumbnail? Hey, Gun, can you make me a thumbnail? I did that, right? Hey, Gun, can you make me a thumbnail? An old boy from Maravilla in the wheelchair, man? I did that for him, right? Can you do a thumbnail for this or a thumbnail for that? Who do you think helped him create these things and give him the game and the applications to do that? I did, right? But I always told him it always went with game. He could deny it if he wants to, man, but let's just keep it real, brother, man. Let's keep it real with all respect, right? There's been plenty of times where I was like, hey, you know, I back your play, bro. I got you, man. But I never put videos out there talking about it or discussing it or using it for clickbait.
But you're doing it right now. You can't take credit for something that you have not done in the past, and you're doing it. Ultimately, you're doing it. If you were a real dude, you know how long I've taken. You know how long it took for me, even on the Blowfish. How long has it been before I finally got tired of it, bro? Like, come on, homie. Like, even with you, dude. Like, this fucking guy, dude. Like, it's like I said, man. At this point, it's just delusional as fuck. You can't take credit for helping out somebody and then pretend like you have a good heart. If you have a good heart and you do it out of the kindness of your heart, don't take credit for it. You can't take credit for it because otherwise, you had an ulterior motive the whole fucking time. Fucking fake, homie. That's a fact. You're fake.
Never did that. You know, this guy consistently does that. I'm gonna do my channel with a twist. The twist is talking shit about other people for about 10 seconds in the video. I mean, how many times have you seen videos with me with my picture on this guy's videos? Or, hey, Gunner did this time. Oh, did Gunner do that? Did Gunner do this? Or did Dubs do this? Or is Dubs paperwork this? Or is Dubs that? And then you'll go through 5 minutes of a video, and it's all about curling and traps and diet, you know, being a dietitian and all these different things. And then you hear, oh, but I still fuck with Gunner. It's like, come on, man, that's clickbait at its finest. But at the end of the day, you know, this is the type of shit that happens when friends turn to foes, man. When you have their phone number, they have yours, and they could easily pick up the phone. You know, as you see all the text messages, so many text messages, man. You know, when you need help or when you need something, you're quick to call. But when a homeboy's going through something with his family, or he's going through his little turmoil on the YouTubes and the whatever, right? Social media, instead of picking up the phone and being a real one and calling and saying, hey, bro, what you going through? What's going on here? None of that. Immediately run to the internet with my picture and make a thumbnail and say, oh, I don't know, but if this is true, I can't do this and I can't do, you can't do nothing, period. There's nothing you could do for me. I've done way more for you than you've done for me. I've treated you with the utmost respect. I kept it real with you 100%. When you ask these questions in these text messages,
you know, and it's really delusional coming from this fucking dude's mouth, right? I treated you with nothing but respect. And I did this, I did that, you know, the victim card, right? The victim card all the way through and through. And he knows what he's doing, dude. Like, he really knows what he's doing. Like, throughout the years, the amount of people that this dude has burned is completely, I don't want to say it has been audacious, you know, the audacity, you know, it's like, once again, maddening. I guess you're fucking mad to a point where it's just like, damn. It gets you mad to a point. It got me mad to a point where I'm numb. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck anymore, bro. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna sit here and fucking reiterate everything that I've already explained and repeated time and time again. Because, you know, one thing, like, I already knew from years ago, unless you keep repeating this shit, people are gonna forget because there's new subscribers every day. So you're pretty much doing yourself a disservice by not repeating it every day. But who really has the energy to fucking repeat the shit every day in, day out? Right? We're gonna have people that actually listen to us, like you guys. You know, those of you guys that rock with me every day, that are in my lives every day, right? You guys are gonna be like, oh fuck, it's repetitive, bro. Stop saying that shit already, this and that. But the people that don't, that happen to come in and it's, you know, they trickle in, and that's what these fools count on. That's what this fools count on. So sometimes we psych ourselves out to the point where it's like, oh, it's redundant. Like I said, it's like, damn, and that's where they win. That's where they win, you know, because they know the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know that eventually we're not gonna be repeating ourselves, and the new viewers are gonna slip through the cracks, support them, and very few of them are gonna actually take the time to go look at our channels once they know that these fools are talking shit on them. Because, you know, they already took their side. You know, they already acclimated to their points of views. They're already influenced. They're already, you know what I'm saying? Like, brainwashed. So, you know, it's a whole psychological shit, you know, like, and the internet is undefeated, bro. It really is. The internet is fucking undefeated. Here we go with this pendejo.
About people like Santo G, what did I tell you? I don't know the vato. I heard things, man, but I don't know, man. It seems cool to me. I don't know. But why would you even be asking another man, especially a man from up north that doesn't even know these Southerners, Sur gang? I don't know these dudes. Questions. Hey, what's up, man? Can you send me a fucked up picture of a Blue Devil? I don't keep fucked up pictures of Blue Devil in my phone, right? Hey, look at how fucking much weight he's lost. You got there's a lot of fucked up pictures on the internet of him as it is. But you see what I'm saying? A dude from down south going to a guy from up north who's not active, right? Who's not proclaiming or claiming to be hardcore.
Why does this
any of that?
Why does this pendejo keep fucking emphasizing the North and the South thing? Why? Why does he keep emphasizing that shit? Nobody gives a shit about that shit. It's like pretend, like look, just like the dudes that are active, the youngsters and everything. Like I get it, you know, even the youngsters from my neighborhood and all that shit, they're still active and all that, good standings, all that bullshit, right? And when I say bullshit, I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way. I'm saying like etc. Instead of saying bullshit, I should say etc. But to me, it's just like, what are you gonna get, homie? You know what I'm saying? Like I put in the work that I put in years ago. I was a real motherfucking gunner. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, but eventually, you know, bro, when you catch a long ass term, now prison is easy. It's easy now. You know, I did half my term during the Mesa system, the wars, and half after motherfuckers getting murked because the senores were on the yard and everything. You know, like to me, it's just like at the end of the day, bro, like as long as you don't tell on nobody, that's all I give a fuck about. Straight up. Make whatever decision you have to make for yourself. Change your life. I'm not talking about like a preacher way, you know what I'm saying? Like religiously. And there's nothing wrong with that either. There's something wrong with AA, NA, religious and all that. I didn't change my life because I found Christ. You know, I changed my life because I just got burned out on putting in work and all that bullshit and putting myself through all this shit, you know, being strung out and all that bullshit. And I still held my gun. Bro, you know, the ironic part is that after all this shit that I did in the prison system, burning dudes and being strung out, I held my mud, got fucking got my calentadas and everything, went on Hollands and everything, bro. And that's not why I checked in, you know? The reason why I didn't check in was because I wasn't gonna catch life. When I see light at the end of the tunnel, I was like, nah, fuck you. I'm good. You really mean that I'm gonna get stuck here with you for the rest of my life after having gotten my degree in prison? And no, man. Look, to each their own. To each their own, man. I can't criticize anybody. Why? Because I know how it is to be criticized, bro. Motherfuckers are gonna criticize me till I die, you know, just like they're gonna criticize some of you guys in your own personal life, whether it be your family, your co-workers, etc., what have you. And it doesn't feel good. It's not a good feeling. Have that humility, man. Be humble and stop criticizing people because you ain't motherfucking perfect. I ain't perfect. I got my vices. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. The real, what's up with it? You really need to start doing your lives from McDonald's parking lot, far better off signal. Well, you don't gotta be here, puto. I say my machete. This guy knows how to wear a mask. He's pathologically a liar. Yeah, he's a pathological liar. Shark City Girl, PNG Media News. Am I glitched still? My bad, guys, if I am. Richard McCollum, I seen it a long time ago. We all have it. Exactly. Dove's got a DUI. I don't know. Dove's would get a DUI, huh? I don't know. Dove's got a DUI in the parking lot apartment complex. He say he is sucker. Did he? I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. Richard McCollum, right? Oh, what an idiot, huh? Right? I coin and show respect because I've heard your story before and I've never seen you flip. Not in my eyes. Exactly. I've never flipped on. I've stayed the same from the moment I came on YouTube and to the moment that I leave. See, it's crazy, Looney. That sniper is on the other side with you. Big old 714. So you're one of my homeboys, right? You're a domino. You have to be. Who else? Who else would put a comment like that? Sparky, is that you? I don't know. If it's a youngster, I don't know. Anywho, I remember when Sniper, when I got Palabra that he went to this side. I was New Corcoran at the time, the 180 right there. He was a New Folsom at the time. That was definitely devastating news. Yes. No, you haven't. You were a little asshole when you started the channel. Now you're a bigger asshole years later. That's fucking funny. Why, homie? Why? Because I got no filter or what?
But asking me for dirt on Southsiders, I don't know anything, right? Hey, bro, don't trip,
Take
man.
me
I
as I am, homie. At least I'm not fake.
It's all just clickbait. Hey, if you're gonna back some up,
that's one thing that you will
behind the
never
scenes,
be able
back
to
'em up
say
in front
about
of
me,
the
bro. I
scenes.
ain't fake. I may be rough around the edges and extremely stupid, but I don't give a fuck, homie. Like straight up, I'm unapologetic, bro. I don't care. You know, like you two made me this way. Now at the beginning, bro, I wasn't an asshole, bro. I wasn't an asshole, bro. You just saying that shit. The whole conflict and everything made me an asshole.
Be a man to back them up, period. Don't say, man, oh, tell your audience, man, oh, I can't fuck with them, because you're letting your audience dictate your program. When you're sitting there,
You know what's
saying,
funny?
hey, man.
When I first started my first channel, bro, I wasn't drinking at all. At all. When did I start drinking? Just in case anybody thinks that's why I'm an asshole. It has nothing to do with that. I have hot blood, bro. Pinche salvadoreño, bro. You really think that I like my temper? Like, damn, bro. Most days, bro, I got a fucking hot temper, bro. Like, I really do. Once somebody gets me mad, man, that's a wrap.
And you know, hey,
I hate that
yeah,
part
I can't
about
fuck with
myself,
you,
bro. I really do.
you know, because you know there's certain to be. If we were in prison, he knows what time it is. Who says he knows what time it is, and who says that you're gonna do anything in prison to him? You know, I know what time it is, and what I know is, yes, by him not being an active gang member or what you want him to be, you can't sit there and say, oh, he knows what time it is. Look, you're not active yourself. You're just in good standings. You paroled in good standings. Respect to you for that, man. It's not a big achievement. The bigger achievement is if you put a shirt on. That's the bigger achievement. We all know you're healthy. You work out.
The bigger achievement is if you put your shirt on. Low key dissing them. Matter of fact, hold on real quick. Take my motherfucking shirt off. I'll take this shit off. Pussy.
Y'all, bro, respects. Put your fucking shirt on, you see? You know what I mean? You don't have
Charlie.
to showing your pecs for everybody. Respects for not showing the pecs. That's just the truth. And the fact is, bro, all these clickbait titles and everything,
for not showing
I feel
the pecs.
disrespected that you didn't pick up the phone and call me.
I may be thin this way,
right? And I know people, when you're making a video, yeah, hey, monkey see, monkey do. Stop being a monkey, right? This guy continues to make videos on people, and then, oh, I'm just trying to give game. Look, if you're trying to give game, homie, then give it. Respects for the health shit. That's cool, man. I appreciate the shit you told me behind the scenes to help me eat an avocado. All right, that's cool.
I don't believe this dude. I just don't, because he's told so many lies on everybody, and I know he definitely told lies about me, and he pretends. I do not believe this dude whatsoever. It's 1% truth and 99% lies. A fact. I mean, this fool is fucking retarded, dude.
But at the end of the day, man, you can't disrespect people lightweight and then double back and then don't and then do and then don't. And nah, bro, it's just clickbait, man. It's just, I'm just putting it out there, you know. You can't sit there and say, oh, this, and make videos about Northerners or Southerners and disrespect people, man, and then go hang out with them. You know, you see.
You know what I just noticed? I think he's mad. I think he's upset. I don't know. What do you guys think? Fucking guys and his feelings.
You sit there and you have this opinion about Dubs, right? The fence, right? Did you not call me several times? Hey, man, I'm trying to meet up with Dubs. I'm trying to meet up with Dubs. That weekend that you went to Santa Barbara, I told you Dubs jammed, bro. He went to San Diego. At first I thought he went to Frisco. He had told me, hey, I'm jamming fucking, and I took it. And me, I'm from up north, bro. So you know what I mean? To me, when they say San, I think San Fran, but it was really San Diego. That's where he went. And I told you. And then you were like, oh, bro, I get it. He's not trying to meet up with me and this. Nah, bro, I told you he's gone. You know, and it was like, why are you trying to meet up with them anyways? Shake his hand and do all that. Remember you pulled up to Barrio Liquors, shook Lolly's hand and went up there, man. Like, you're not gangbanging, bro. You say several times, man, you're not tripping off the north and south. That's why you're with bands, fucking with Gold Toes, fucking with all these dudes from up north, because you're not tripping. And I respect that about you. You're a man. You stand on yours.
And this is the thing with this dude. He's talking all kinds of shit. Like, imagine the type of individual you have to be, right? If you still have, oh, this is funny. I didn't even mean to pause it at this point, but look at this pic. Look at his eye. Look at his eye. I didn't do that on purpose. I'm just saying, but that, you know, come on, man, that's just funny. Like, come on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but look at his eye. That's how he talks all the time. That's how he should look every time he talks. That's how he should look. For real. But this dude just said he gave him a compliment after talking shit this whole time on him. That's what I respect about you. Like, this is a type of delusion to me. It's like, if you still have, unless somebody goes in on you, so this is my threshold, right? If somebody talks shit on me for months and months and months, weeks and weeks and weeks, eventually, like, all right, fuck it, bro. You wanted my attention? Let me defend myself. But this dude is mad at the fact that he's trying to keep it neutral. So basically what I'm getting from this is that High Power Fitness is trying to keep it neutral. You know what I'm saying? And this was butthurt because he's not going to back him up to the fullest, meaning like unapologetically, blindly, blind follower. He wants a blind follower. And you're not going to get that for somebody like him. You're not, bro. You're just not going to fucking get that, homie. He's a grown-ass man. Whether he's right or wrong, you're just not going to get that from a grown-ass man, homie. It's just not going to happen. So you sitting here crashing out on him like this, it's just like, it's unreasonable. As far as I'm concerned, it's unreasonable.
You pull up. You're willing to, hey, you understand that in prison, that's a different story on the street. But it's reversed. In prison, they're shaking hands and it's all cool. On the streets, motherfuckers is still going at it. So you're like, roles are reversed, right? All I got to say is, man, with the shit that I'm going through, you could have picked up a phone and called me and asked me a question.
Exactly.
But I know in my heart, and you know, several times I told you, let this shit go. Leave it alone. All these fools are trolling me, bro. I can't take this. They disrespected me. And I told you, man, let it go, bro. You can't stop that shit. They're going to keep doing what they do. Just keep doing what you do, man. You got a good thing going, right? And I told you about that comadre shit. Oh, man, my channel with a twist. Fuck the twist, bro. The twist is going to get you twisted. The twist is what's going to fuck it up. You don't need a twist. You're a fitness trainer. Fitness somebody. Fitness.
So, look, shocking, right? I do agree with this. This part, I do agree with. I have not seen this before, but having heard what he just said, I thought it was just going to be slick. He's trying to be slick at the same time, but I mean, I call it how I see it. If the dude wants High Power Fitness, right? Look, I got nothing against the dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I mean, I've seen some of his videos and every shit and things like that. And, you know, I don't, like I said, this part of it, what he said, I agree with that in essence. Not because he said it, not because Gunner said it or anything like that, but in essence, right? As a smart idea, not that he was trying to give up game or anything, give game or whatever. Anywho, if you're going to have a fitness channel, focus on your fitness. You know, focus on your fitness. If you want to be part of the YouTube drama genre, prison genre, what have you, what label you want to have on it, do a different channel. promote it with your fucking High Power Fitness, get a good 100 subscribers, and then rebuild it, and split your time. You want your cake and you want to eat it too. That's how I've always seen it, right? It's a fitness channel with a twist, because he's always said that, right? To me, it's just like, how many of us have found ourselves, right? Back when I used to actually watch him before, he was like a couple thousand before I stopped watching him. Not because I'm not trying to shit on him or nothing like that. I just that's what I remember the last time I seen or tapped in. Bro, a fitness channel with a twist. Nah, bro, like, keep your fitness channel. Because if I had a business and I'm trying to grow a fitness channel, I would not want any type of controversy or drama being associated with my fitness channel. I always seen it as an excuse, respectfully, my opinion. I always seen it, and I'm not sitting here like, I don't want to ruffle feathers to him, because you already know I don't give a fuck. But respectfully, do a different channel that's dedicated to the prison genre reactions, do something like that, and then dedicate your prison workout, High Power Fitness, and all that shit. I get it, homie. Like, do that. So that's just the little bit that he just said. I agree with that part. You can't have it both ways, because you're just gonna convolute your whole business and put yourself in a little niche where who's really gonna take you serious, right? Because the prison genre, bro, is very volatile, bro. It really is. Before it was known as the prison genre, of course. Like, bro, like, ostracize yourself, remove yourself, you know what I'm saying? Disconnect yourself from the prison genre and do another channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, but use your High Power Fitness channel to get at least some traction on your second channel. And, just be exclusive on each one. Exclusivity, right? Do the prison genre on your prison genre channel and do your fitness shit on your fitness channel. Just a suggestion. I don't know you. I got nothing against you. I may not agree with everything you have done. I may not like you necessarily, but I don't dislike you either, But this dude right here, what he said, is the first, even a broken clock could be right twice a day, right?
Mess them up. Instead, you'd rather talk about biceps and how to improve your life and how to live long just to talk shit at the end. It doesn't make any sense. Do people want to fucking work out and live and be healthy? Or do they want to be just healthy enough for their fucking dick-sucking muscles to run their neck about other men? That's the cold twist right there. I understand it works for you. I understand you get it, bro, but it doesn't. It's just.
I wonder how long it took for this pendejo to actually say what he was thinking the whole time, like a lot of people are thinking. I wonder how long it took him. I didn't say it. He said it. But I wonder how long it took for people to be like, hey, bro.
It's not a respectful thing to do, especially when you're running behind the scenes asking other men about.
Means he was thinking it the whole time.
Dirt on this guy. Do you have any pictures on this guy? Do you know anything about this guy? Do your research. Do your homework. If you're going to run a channel with 10K plus subscribers, do your homework, right? Don't say, hey, man, oh, Gunner, I fuck with Gunner behind the scenes. Don't try to cover it up because you knew I was going to come out showing the messages and all that, bro. Don't try to sit there. Oh man, I never disrespect. You're making videos about me showing my picture, bro, all up in my business. When you're supposed to be a friend, you're supposed to be someone you confide in me.
Hey, hit a one if you think this dude is scorned. Hit a one if you think he's a little hurt. High Power said he didn't tell him to eat an avocado. Skittles talked in circles, lots of words, no meaning. Yeah, lots of words and a whole bunch of nothing. A lot of words, a whole bunch of nothing. Later out, I got some business to tend to in town. Appreciate you, my boy. Have a good one, bro. APA, the Chicago Bulls tattoo. Yeah, this is crazy right here.
You talk to me. There's things I know about you I don't put out there. but you're willing to do anything, man. I guess
There's things I know about you that I don't put out there, but you put out all your fucking text messages, your messages, whatever messages. He talks off the both sides of his neck, bro. Like, this dude is like, I don't know if he's like, I don't know if he just doesn't see it. Like, he does. He just,
for some pocket change. When you say I don't even need it, man, I make money, I do this. So why the fuck do you talk shit about people, bro? What are you achieving out of it besides making more enemies and people that ain't fucking with you? If you're not about the money, you say you don't need the money. That's not what you do it for. And you want to just help people improve their lives. I get it. I respect that, man. You know, you're a fitness trainer. You want to help people. Only. But then you talk shit about other people.
Ponle. Man, shut your ass up, bro. Once again, trying to act like you speak Spanish. Ponle. Man, shut your ass up, bro.
Some people that have never talked shit about you. Dubs has never once disrespected you, but you sure have a lot of opinions about him on your channel. But behind the scenes, you want to pull up and shake his hand, give him a hug. You want to tell me several times, I support you guys. It's just clickbait. It's just clickbait. So either, and then you're going to sit there and make a video about Gunner's lying. He lied. He did his family dirty. He lied. Well, you're lying all the time. It says it right there. Oh, man, I fuck with you, but I'm just going to tell the people I don't. That's clickbait, right? So, look, you can.
This fucking guy is so mad because. And one thing I will say this. One thing is this I will say. One thing I will say is this. And one thing I would non-paisa away. Look, if in fact this is true, right? And it has nothing to do with this piece of shit, Gunner. He's a piece of shit. It has nothing to do with this. Don't get it misconstrued. I agree with the substance of what's being said, if in fact it is true. If in fact it is true, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, fucking 1,000 question marks when it comes to this piece of shit. If in fact it is true that everything that he's saying, and this dude in the back and behind the scenes, High Power Fitness dude, is saying all these things to him, and then he does videos on him which are truthful, why would you go back as High Power Fitness and be like, hey, just clickbait, right? If he said that, he's wrong for saying that. But what he's right for doing is letting everybody know the truth. That you burn your family, Gunner. You burn your family. You burn your own familia. That's a fact, homie. Your cousins, everything. It's fucked up, homie. You don't care about your blood. Like that's like the culmination of everything. That's the peak of your fucking stupidity. The peak of your fucking diabolical ways, bro. Real shit. Like, you really think that people out here are stupid at this magnitude, right? So many channels that are focusing in on you and Dubs and your own family. You really think your family's not going to catch wind? Whether it be Kim and Ricky and my homie Calico, what's up, whatever, Latinos something, formerly known as that. You really think, homie, that? But he knows this shit, bro, and he really thinks he's thrived on this. Gunner has always thrived on this intimidation. He's always thrived on that, bro. This dude had 15 channels going at me. Broken record, I know it is, but he had control of a lot of channels going at me, and I defeated that motherfucker. It took me over a year, but I did it. And I think in some way, shape, or form, he still thinks that he has that ability to fucking brainwash people, you know, to do his bidding. But when your own family comes out and exposes you in a righteous way, like, are you really surprised of the outcome? Are you really surprised? Now, like I said, if High Power is telling them one thing and then another thing behind the scenes, hey, that's on him. That's his fucking that's his prerogative, bro. Like, I mean, whether I agree with it or not, that's on him, bro. obviously you have a certain way to feel about it, but the fact that he did videos on your reactions on righteous shit that you did to your family, you can't be mad at that. But then again, you can, and that's why you're mad. Because he exposed you. You're a fucking bum, bro. No matter what happens in the dark comes to light. We all know that.
And you can be upset. You can make your video. I gave you content right now, bro. Doesn't mean I don't respect you. I do. But I think honestly, bro, you fucked with the wrong one. You made a bad mistake, bro, by not just reaching out to me and getting at me on some cellular shit. Like I would have, I always answered your phone calls. If I did, it's because I was in traffic. But how many times did I fucking pull over to answer your phone call?
They haven't had.
Hey, G, can you get at me, G? Can you,
bro? My bro, Hollywood. I said mine's my bro. They have not had a job for half a decade at least. At least. If I didn't have a fucking job, bro, it pays me decent, bro. I mean, I got a 3-bedroom, bro. I mean, out here, granted, it's out here, and it's not as expensive as Cali. I got everything that I need, bro. Wi-Fi, lights, fucking water, 3 bedrooms. Got my, bro. I'm telling you, like my car, I could pay for everything by myself, right? Imagine this is why they're so desperate, bro. They're losing. Watch. I've always said this before too. Watch the amount of videos that they drop. If a video gets 4,000, watch how many videos are going to drop that day. If one video does 20-something thousand, they're going to drop 1 video a day. If it doesn't do that, they're going to drop 2 or 3 more, a couple more. And that's because they have to make up for it. And damn, bro, like they're beholden to that shit. They're stuck. They're stuck like Chuck, homie, instead of working hard. I've never seen this piece of shit right here. This piece of shit right here, Gunner, has been cruising on YouTube with his lies for so many years that he's never had a job while he's been on YouTube. He has never had a job. Dubs, the snitch, the briefer, just like this snitch too. Dubs has never. Joker from Santa Fruta, Johnny Villa. That dude actually had a job as a machinist, right? But while this was been on YouTube, he's never had a job. Never. Why? Because he's made his whole career money off of lying on people, including me. I remember, like I said, when he was going with Savage Studios and everything, he aimed high. Savage Studio was in the hundreds of thousands of subscribers. He was aiming high. This was a bomb, bro. But you know what? It's up to us to righteously cause the downfall of this fucking demon.
You may call me real fast, G. How many times early in the morning taking my kids to school, bro, did I not call you early in the morning? Because I know your ass is up early working out and shit. How many times do we not have good conversations? How many times did I not make thumbnails for you? Where's one thumbnail you?
Just like the thumbnails that fucking Sin City Vanquish did, right? Oh, I digress. Let me go back to what I was saying earlier. Thank God I remembered. This dude, when Gunners Collective TV, it was just Gunners Collective at the time. I'm going to say it again. Gunners Collective TV got demonetized. This was panicking. He started Gunners Profiles. He employed Sin City Vanquish to do his thumbnails, and he said, hey, look, I'm going to start a new channel while I fight this demonetization and whatnot. And because he had that channel still to promote Gunners Profiles, he's like, look, Sin City, let's go split it down the middle. And I give him his credit. The first 2 months, 2,000, couple thousand, this and that. Once this was set, once Gunner's profile was monetized, he legitimately burned Sin City Vanquish after the 3rd month. After the 3rd month, ghosted him. Instead of telling him, like, look, all you're doing is thumbnails and this and that. And I've said it before. They became partners, bro. They became partners because this fool, all he wanted at first, I even think that Gunner himself didn't think that Gunner's profiles was gonna blow up that fast, but it did. So the original agreement, like I said, was we're gonna go halves. Sin City just do the thumbnails. Matter of fact, all my thumbnails that I have, except for the blue one, are from Sin City Vanquish. I'm still in contact with him. They're all from him. That dude has talent when doing thumbnails, designs, and everything. Obviously, this was desperate. Gunner was desperate at the time. He agreed to go halves. The first 2 months it blew up. He gave him half of a couple of $1,000s. The third month, he ghosted Sin City Vanquish. Why? Because who's going to give you, if you make 6 G's and I have to give you 3 G's just for doing some thumbnails? Why would I give you 3 G's if you're just doing that? Why? Because you gave him your word. That was your agreement. Now, what you should have done, Gunner, like I said from years ago, was amended the agreement. It's not like you had a written contract. Amend the agreement and be like, look, homie, this shit blew up. I appreciate you doing thumbnails and all that. Let me give you like 500 or some shit. But no, instead of you doing that, what did you do? You ghosted him, and the homie, he's wrong for having counted his fucking chickens before they hatched. But nevertheless, you didn't give him no indication. You did not give him any indication that you were going to do him dirty. Instead of being righteous and be like, look, bro, this is all I could give you for next month. Why? Because I don't feel like you deserve half of my earnings when I'm doing the videos and I'm the one talking and I'm the one, the actual performer. I get it. But instead of going about it in a righteous way, he completely burned the fuck out of him. Sin City left for months. He counted his chickens before they hatched. He was left hanging, couldn't pay his rent, couldn't pay his bills, nothing. All because this piece of shit reneged on the deal. Reneged on their deal. So, and you remember this, Gunner. You know this is true. That's a fact, homie. That's a motherfucking fact, homie. So, months later, Sin City came on my channel. He didn't even want to, dude. He didn't even want to, bro. At all. It had to take him to be a little fucking buzzed to get the courage to fuck, because he's a righteous dude. He didn't even want part of no smoke or nothing like that. Meaning like not smoke, but like no part of the drama. But he still actually came on the first day and the next day. I might actually fucking have to drop it again now that all this shit is going on. But this was my point being that this was still trying to act like a victim because High Power Fitness fucking burned him or some shit. You're fucking lame, dude.
You made for me. Where's some game that you gave me that I could implement besides eating avocados and don't eat corn syrup and don't drink zero sugar sodas, which I still do because I didn't listen, right? But so many times I told you, bro, and let's keep it real. Be a man. Be a real man. Be a strong, real man and fucking admit.
He doesn't.
How many times did I tell you, stop doing clickbait, bro? Stop doing that shit. Stop talking about people. Just let it go. The whole shit with Mikey Chicano too, bro. Oh man, fuck you have this vendetta against. I told you all about Mikey. I told you what I knew about Mikey because I don't fuck with Mikey. You don't fuck with me and I don't fuck with him, unfortunately, right? Because we used to be friends. Another friend turned foe. I'm not going to sit here and say, bro, I hate you and I'm going to disrespect you constantly, but I'm going to keep it real. I'm uncut and raw now, man. All this, see, that's the problem. Myself and Dubs, man.
But it's
the line for so long, trying to be nice to everyone, trying to respect everyone, so that we don't get caught up in people's mixes and everything. We still get shit talked about us continuously and constantly. It always happens. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm gonna be raw and uncut. The disrespect is real now. I get disrespect.
You can get a one bedroom over here, bro. Righteous for like
fuck everybody and everything that has something to say. Let's go.
Depending on where it is.
You know what I'm saying? You got dudes like that punk Pocho, man. He does a little clip. I seen it popped up on Instagram. In my hood, they told me don't fuck with dropouts like Gunner. Bro, you used to get at me all the time. What the fuck you talking about? Oh, they told me in my hood not to talk about them. You're making a video about me as we speak. Get the fuck up. You're just mad, bro. because I exposed you for fucking disrespecting Rascal, Joshua Homie Hangout. That's it.
This fool is mad because what the fuck? Did he really just say that shit? Hold on real quick. Hold on, let me rewind this shit. Órale, pinche rewind, homie, rewind. Hey, check this out, G. Hey, rewind, carnal. Órale, Holmes, you don't even know about the mato locos. I mean, like, I'm a sureño, homeboy. What the fuck does fool just say, right?
If I seen it popped up on Instagram, I don't. In my hood, they told me don't fuck with dropouts like Gunner. Bro, you used to get at me all the time. What the fuck you talking about? Oh, they told me in my hood not to talk about them. You're making a video about me as we speak. Get the fuck up. You're just mad, bro, because I exposed you for fucking disrespecting Rascal, Joshua Homie Hangout. That's it, bro. I was actually.
You're just mad because I exposed you for disrespecting Joshua from the Homie Hangout. Are you kidding me right now? I knew I wasn't tripping. Are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? This is the same dude, him and Dubs, that said, put a thumbnail and a video right after the first two dudes. I was working on a tire at the time. At my job. Changes tires, brakes, all that shit. And this dude really went on there, him and Dubs. They dropped it at the same time, damn near, back to back. And they said that Joshua, the Homie Hangout, killed himself. He took his own life. That's what they said. And then within the same day, this is what they said. That Joshua's girl said that Joshua, the Homie Hangout, went into the restroom and all she heard was a shot. That's what he insinuated, that, they heard a shot and then he died. They took down those videos the same fucking day. The same day, both of them. One of them said Gunner said the Homie Hangout committed suicide. Dub said that the Homie Hangout was killed. And they both insinuated after when they were put on blast. For those of you that remember, if you don't, you don't. But now I'm telling you that they will give the evidence. We're going to be exonerated. And this, and that. We're going to tell the truth. Like they were misled or they were told the truth and the family's saying a different thing. You never heard nothing again. Nothing again. And you have the audacity to say that dude's bad because you put him on blast over the Homie Hangout when you literally lied about him committed suicide? You're fucking shameless, homie. This is why this is why it's important for us to keep being out here and reminding everybody what the pieces of shit. Even though at this point the prison genre is over with, it's done. It's garbage. It is what it is. It's all about drama. It is what it is, homie. That's what get views, and that's what it is. But at this point, bro, it's just like the equivalent would be like, having a whole movement against somebody that's not righteous, right? And that's what it is.
You're going to do an interview with a chick who's in city council and all that out there in Santa Rosa, who knows everything about them sexual assault cases that Pocho has, all that weird shit, right? But I chose not to because I didn't want to knock him off his motherfucking pedestal and whatever he's doing. But now I just might. This is the type of shit that happens behind the scenes. Everybody's got skeletons in their closet. Everyone got things that they don't want people to know. But at the end of the day, they're quick with an opinion for everybody else. But when their shit comes out, mum's the word, you heard? I'm not doing that no more. Look, I got nothing but respect for high.
You haven't been doing it before, bro. You're the one that gave fake paperwork on American Cholo. What are you talking about? He says that mum's the word. I've been mum's the word, and I haven't said shit, mum. But now I'm gonna start doing it, bro. Man, shut your ass up, bro. You're the one that's been fucking trying to expose people with fake paperwork, homie. What are you talking about, dude? Fuck, this dude is fucking ridiculous.
High power fitness, but I'm not gonna fucking play the role and sit here. You're not gonna talk about me and then make a video and apologize and then do all that. And look. Fuck all that, man. I've done nothing but showed you respect, helped you out, and this is the fucking thanks I get. You make videos all up in me and my family's business, man. Disrespecting. I understand. Well, if it's on the internet, it's open game. Yeah. But for someone that fucking has done so much for you, you can't even pick up a fucking phone and be like, hey, yes, what's going on with this, bro? What's happening? None of that. Just straight to the internet. This is the truth.
Because he knows it was true. That's why he didn't give you a phone call, bro. Because he knows it's true. He's not stupid. Whatever he is, at the very least, he ain't stupid. Bro, you can keep trying to run circles around people verbally, but you know, it's only the people that don't know your character. So it's only the people that don't know what it is with you. But those of us that do, I mean, it may take people 6 months, a year, but eventually they will see what it is. Why? Because they listen to you every day. You know, it's nothing like a righteous subscriber, right? It's nothing like a real subscriber that listens to you every single day, that really likes you, to remember everything that you say. So the moment that you contradict yourself, they're going to remember it. There's a difference between mispronouncing a word and you know what I'm saying? Like, and things like that. But when it comes to the concrete, solid shit, like, my bro, like, are you serious, bro? You really think just because you're a fast talker and you fancy yourself an intelligent, articulate, what have you, Machiavellian type of individual, like, you really think, bro, the jig is up for you, bro. The jig is up for you, bro. And I'm glad it is. Because I've been saying this shit for years, dude. And not to make it about myself, I'm just saying it's a matter of fact. I've been saying this shit for years. And you keep fucking trying to fucking pay people, bro. Like, damn.
Okay, come on. Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, let's.
If you didn't know that, now you know. Be safe, right? Come on now, man. Let's look at these things one more time for your mind.
Now this is story, y'all about Frank. A boy named Frank with hella sugar in his tank. Night and day, he loves to tweet.
Make sure that
One
you
little
look
Frank
at.
ain't slept
Have you
with
any fucked up pictures of blue?
Hey, Power 100, you have any fucked up pics on Blue Devil? Not really. Just Google haters, YouTube. I'm going to drop reaction today on him. Wow. Wow. That's the dirt that you have on him? Really? That's the incriminating shit that you have on him? This fucking guy is ridiculous. Hey, remember when on that infamous live you said he had text messages about my wife and all kinds of shit? You really think that this dude, if this dude would have had that shit, that he wouldn't have showed it? I know he has the recording when he tried to call me out and I said, what's up, bro? Run up. Run up right here when I was still living in Vegas. Run up right now. You know my address. I don't know your address, but you know my address. You exposed it. Come, bitch ass motherfucker, come over here. Run up on me. It's never going to do it, unfortunately. Probably fortunate for me too, because I fuck around and fucking catch live. But look, this is the best that he has. Right there. Hold on, let me take this down real quick. My bad. I'll take that down. Truth exposed. He's next to a norteño. Ooh. So compromising. High power, right? And I don't even know if these text messages are real or not. I don't know. But let's assume they are. It says high power right there. All right? It says high power. Right there. It says high power. And then he asked, high power asked him, right? You have any fucked up pics of Blue Devil? And he said, not really. Just Google haters, world, YouTube. I want to drop my reaction today, 100. That's it. That's all he showed. What the fuck is that? Because the dude asked you any fucked up pictures about Blue Devil? Like, but I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to smut him up by saying that this is the best that he has. He's chilling with the norteño, throwing up 4, right? Cuatro, right? And he's trying to get a fucked up picture from a sureño like Blue Devil. A dude that I'm not even going to talk about him. This is the best that he has. This fool is fucking ridiculous, dude. Gunner, come on, homie. Like I told you, bro, you're embarrassing, dude.
Devil, not really
Still
just Google
advised,
haters world. That's
speaking
me just
on bad
Google.
boy, you out your mind.
I'm gonna
Oh,
drop my
inbred
reaction
nigga
today
from the
again.
trailer park
This
Square
really
should have
Imagine
been
how
the
much
pen,
hate
but a
you
shower
get
shark
by
fuck.
Hey,
doing that.
Frankie,
I
where you
support you
at?
and Dubs to
I'm
the
down
fullest.
south on your side of
Gracias,
the
bro.
map.
That's me. Exactly. I do my
Oh, here we go.
clickbait
Oh, there's
titles
more.
and they
Okay,
expect me to talk shit about you.
Shaking my head. Exactly. I do clickbait titles, and they expect me to talk shit about you and Dubs, and I do the opposite. Yeah, that's 100%. Exactly.
Dubs, and I do the opposite. Right?
As always, Hacen Mais Canal. Likewise, bro. Let the homie Dubs know my title is clickbait, and when you give a minute, hit me up. Okay, bro. Why would you say okay, bro? So this is the thing, right? Why would you say okay, bro? Be okay with the clickbait part when you just talk shit on him doing the clickbait?
As always, I say my likewise, bro. Let the homie Dubs know my title is clickbait. And when you get a minute, hit me up, bro. Okay, bro. Much love and respect. Buenos dias.
On this canal, it's always Hacen Mais. Just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm putting up a fishing title with your name. My love and respect is always my boy. That's right. You know, and the thing is that Gunner is so paranoid that he don't even believe this dude. Maybe he did say that shit for real. Maybe this dude was really trying to like fish in people by talking, pretending to turn against you so that he could see who's real and who's not. And that way he could let you know. And then he could come out and be like, man, I was just bullshitting. I got you, motherfuckers. So much for Mr. Machiavelli and Gunner.
As always, I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm putting a fishing title with your name. Much love and respect. That's right. You see how I always do it? What you know about Santo G? I said he's a
What you know about Santo G? He's a youngster. Is he good?
youngster. Is he good? Why you want to know if another South?
The same Santo G, that hit me up a couple years back. He hit me up a gang of times. Before I left for those 2 years. Santo G fucking hit me up talking about, hey, bro, let's do something. This is and that. Bam, whatever. I never got the time to do something with him. I was already going through my bullshit. And then after that, my first channel got hacked, deleted, whatever. And my second channel, boom, whatever, at the beginning, he said, let's do something. I lagged on him. I'm going to be real. I lagged on Santo G. I lagged on him. By the time I hit him up, I looked at my IG. I was like, hey, bro, what's up? You still want to do something? He didn't respond. I think like days later, I ran into one of his videos, and this one was already in the thousands. I was like, oh, shit. Well, no wonder. My point being is this. All these dudes that have been on YouTube have all been guilty of trying to get at a non-active SNY dropout channel. No matter how you slice it, we know the history. It is what it is. I've already done a reaction on Santo G a long time ago. I'm not going to shit on him every day because I'm just not going to do that. But Santo G wanted to do some shit on me. I mentioned it briefly on my live. I didn't do a video on it. But it's crazy, bro, because this part is kind of crazy. Santo G, somebody had told me that he checked in, but I can never confirm that. I wasn't trying to. But yeah, Santo G, bro, he trying to fucking do interviews with me. And he knew my status, just like Bam Bam, just like everybody else.
Outsider is good, bro. I'm from up north. I don't know that shit. Look, I still support you, you guys, my boy. It's hard to explain with the text. It's a hood thing. I know, bro.
I don't see nothing wrong with this so far. He was inquiring about Santo G. That's all he was doing. He was inquiring. I don't see nothing wrong so far.
All love, much love, respects to you and Dubs. But then would turn around and make a video about Dubs that same day. Oh, I don't know.
One of these canal just wanted to send my, then turn around.
No, man, he knows what time it is. If he knows what time it is. Well, I fucking, according to this text message, you know what time it is.
So basically, all this proves is that Gunner's in his feelings. He's in his feelings to the extreme. all I see from High Power Fitness is that he was just inquiring about Santo G. You could call it fishing, you could call it whatever the fuck you want. I use inquiring because it was a question. And I already told you what I know about Santo G. It is what it is. And what did Santo G do? Man, I remember that fool being frustrated. I remember that fool being on live, like, hey, how come you guys don't subscribe to my channel? I'm leaving YouTube. Like, that fool really said, like, I'm leaving YouTube. Nobody subscribes to me. I don't get no views. That's 100% true. That's a fact, homie. Fuck, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, how this shit transpired. But yeah, man, how long I've been on here? 2.5 hours. All right, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. This is fucking hilarious right here, though.
You know, come on now, man.
After this,
hey,
right
my G, if you ever come across a video of mine that rubs you the wrong way, let me know and I'll take it down ASAP. Right? Well, hey, bro, I tried. You didn't answer my phone call. It rubbed me the wrong way. You didn't take shit down. So there we go.
It's all about you once again. It's all about you. I tried hitting you up. You didn't take shit down. It rubbed me the wrong way. It's all about you, huh? You arrogant piece.
Anyways,
of shit.
I'm just saying though, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess when you're high power, your name's high power, then you're too high power. Okay. It's unfortunate, G. I really liked you, man. I really fucked with you, man. I wanted to, you know, you've always supported my channel. And don't make a video so I didn't know he was not active or he didn't. You knew everything, bro. So many people told you. But if you notice, he's not.
But the thing is that you never acknowledge the fact. So look. Before I leave, let me tell you this much. This pendejo, right, equates the non-active, quote-unquote, title not the same as being SNY. Notice how he will never say that he went to the other side, like I say, or even sometimes blatantly I say, man, I was on the SNY side. It is what it is, you know? But I explained the 1 yard that I was at for a year and a half, one of the craziest anywho, he will never acknowledge explicit or specific titles. He tries to equate the non-active title as him just retiring and not being. So this is what he tries to do. Saying non-active because he's old and saying that he's not in good standings because it was red on red violence. And according to Norteños, you can't fight with each other, which is true, just like us. So basically, once again, I took off on the Norteño, they deemed me in bad standings, and I'm no longer active because I'm old. No, motherfucker. You went to the SNY yard, not a 50-50. You probably weren't a 50-50, bro. You were in Mule Creek. You were in the worst of the worst SNY yard in the fucking history of California prisons, dude. You were in Mule Creek, dude. That's the worst prison that you could be at as an SNY, bro. Who the fuck are you fooling, bro? Dude, this was frustrating, dude. For real. Like, once again.
And don't make a video so I didn't know he was not active or he didn't. You knew everything, bro. So many people told you. But if you notice, he's not in there asking about non-active guys. He's asking about active guys, exposing them. It's kind of wild. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Hey, he's going to be the head of the world.
No, hey, do me a favor. If you ever watch one of his videos, do not put a thumbs down. If you're not going to do a thumbs up, cool. But do not put a thumbs down because that's just more traffic for his channel. And even a thumbs down helps the algorithm to that channel. So do not even think that you putting a thumbs down is going to stop YouTube from putting his channel and promoting his channel. Do not make that mistake. Trust me. Any traffic is traffic for YouTube, and that's all they give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about thumbs down or thumbs down. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Remember that shit.
Here's the crown. I'm going to continue to strive.
Heavy is the fucking head that wears the crown. You ain't no king, bro. You the king of the pieces of shits. You fucking snitch. This fool fucking told in YA, bro. I'm dreaming from man, bro.
Struggle and strive for what
I'm sounding like a broken radio at this time. All right, man. You guys be good. I'm gonna get up out of here. I see you guys on the next one, man. I love you guys. You guys be good.